Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Iron Man series. It's me, it's Spyro. We're mining. We're having a grand old time back here on the Iron Man. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last video of the forging update. I thought it was pretty cool, pretty interesting. I rate the update an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. I have reserved optimism, but hey, you know what? That's not what we're focusing on today. Today is all about mining. I know, we've got a lot of mining coming up. We have the mayor election ending in 9 hours, meaning we're gonna get coal fiestas tomorrow, as well as G-Drag, which is gonna, not G-Drag, Diaz, which is gonna allow us to frag our Midas staff. I've talked about this before, you guys know it, but if you don't, there you go. We're gonna get a really strong sword, even stronger than we already have right here. I have been working on off camera a second fuel engine, a second fuel tank. So really the last thing I'm missing for maxing my mining setup, we've got everything except Pendant of Devon / Amber Necklace, which we're gonna get in the next Fiesta. At least the Amber Necklace. I don't know about Pendant. We've got half gemstone equipment. We've got the Dwarven hand warmers. Our glossy minerals basically max. Same with our Devon. Minus like ice cold books. We've got a heated Devon's drill with every maxed, just everything. It is fully maxed out. But the last thing we're missing is the ability to utilize our Sunnyside Goblin Egg. This thing's been sitting in my purse or in my backpack for so long. And it really needs a new home. So we're gonna go ahead and give it one. We're gonna take our gemstone drill out of here, which we're also gonna upgrade maybe in this video, we'll see, to the Jasper drill. But I've been preparing some stuff off camera. I have gathered the resources and crafted another titanium infused fuel tank. This really wasn't that hard. It was like some diamonds, mithril, fuel canisters, and then diamonds, titanium fuel canisters. Super easy crafts. I did this weeks and weeks ago, but we've also already got the stuff to make the gemstone fuel tank. Boom. Now the gemstone fuel tank, the whole reason for making a second fuel tank is because of the ability cooldown. If you look at the perfectly cut fuel tank, 100,000 max fuel capacity, but it also reduces your pickaxe ability cooldown by 10%. Now some people way smarter than me have done the math, and apparently you can use both the blue cheese on a separate drill and the sunny side on your main drill once you have at least a gemstone fuel tank. And that's why I got this. Now I am gonna go for the perfectly cut fuel tank. The hardest part for me, honestly, is probably the gemstone mixtures and the precursor apparatuses, because we need to kill automatons. I don't want to do that. The plasma's no problem, because by the time we get the plasma later this week, I'll have fragged my Midas and be doing like 500,000 damage. But what we can do is go ahead and take off our blue cheese from our main drill and give it a sunny side, which is just 50 free fortune. Now it does quadruple the fuel. We're gonna have to refill our drill more often, but that's okay. There we go. And then on a secondary drill, we'll just use our gemstone drill here. We can put the blue cheese on, as well as the gemstone fuel tank. Now the whole thing with this is that you utilize your main drill with the 50 fortune. That 50 fortune does add up. It is quite a bit of fortune, especially if you're doing something like insta-mining gold. You're breaking a lot of blocks, and that 50 fortune is invaluable. And then having your blue cheese is great, because really blue cheese is only useful for your ability. So there's really no point in having it on your main drill. Now, I'm not sure, you know, this is great for stuff like diamond mining or glaciate tunnels, right? Although I need to soup this up a little bit. I don't know if our insta mining is still gonna work with the blue cheese on the second. If it doesn't, then we're gonna make it a second 655. I'm pretty sure it does work. I'm gonna go test it though and make sure we can still insta mine. But basically what you do, like I'll be mining the gold, right? We throw our rod, swap to our Devon, and then boom. You swap and use the ability. And we swap back, and then we'll go back to mining gold. I'm hoping this should work. It should be good. And we'll be getting more, we'll be getting a bit better rates. But the reason I wanted to test this is because I'm going to be going ahead and setting up a gold route. Now the gold route is for something, you know what? If you didn't catch it in the end of the last video, I've been doing end credit scenes. Not on purpose. But I've been doing end credit freaking like Marvel-esque scenes at the end of the videos. I got a scroll. I got shadow warp. Shadow warp. Oh my god, shadow warp. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have another scroll to claim. Now, this is insane. It's not a dupe scroll, and it's I'll have 2 of the 3 scrolls needed for a Wither Impact Hyperion. Now, this is crazy because I have 87 completions. I don't even have a drop selected. These scrolls are like 1 in almost 700 each. And then not rolling a dupe? That's crazy. Like, if we get another scroll and it rolls and it's like an implosion or shadow warp, I'm gonna be so sad. But if it rolls and it is like a wither shield, that'd be amazing, you know, because then we just put our meter into Necron's handle. But yeah, we got shadow warp. Crazy, insane. We're gonna go mine some money for this. I think I have a little bit of time before it expires. Yeah, I got 29 hours, but I'm gonna go ahead and set up and mine some gold. So yeah, that's it. Shadow warp implosion. We are working our way towards Hyperion. I didn't think we would be 2/4 already. That's crazy. Let's go ahead. Let's set up a gold route. We're gonna get money, unlock the shadow warp. Oh, also another crazy thing. If you guys know Skyblock, you know about the chocolate factory. Chocolate factory is just like a cookie clicker thing. There's no content here. It's simply clicking. It's clicking cookies. You know, it's like a cookie clicker. You have just, if you guys have ever played Cookie Clicker, it's literally the same thing. In the Hobbities collection, there's a ton of different rarity of rabbits you can find from eggs like those, or an egg like this. Those rabbits all have different rarities, with the rarest being Divine, which is 1 in 2,500. People go thousands and thousands of rabbits without getting these. On my main profile, my normal profile, I went like, I don't know, 6,000 duplicate rabbits without ever seeing one. It was really hard. So this morning I got one. I've opened maybe less than 500. Nice, we actually found a lobby. I don't think there's anyone mining here either. Let's freaking get to mining then. We're actually gonna have so much fortune now. What are we sitting at with a Flay of Fortune? 1482, dang, dude. Okay, we need a test to make sure this actually works. So let's get our flow state built up. Let's just go ahead. So it should be boom. Oh yeah. Yep, we hit the blue cheese. We're using Sunnyside with Instabreak. Oh yeah. Nope, this is great. This is perfect. All right, nice. So this should be better using 2 drills. And then of course it'll be the most optimal when we actually have a perfectly cut fuel tank in our second drill. So yeah, no, this is great, dude. This is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead, hang out, vibe, chill, and get a bunch of money. Maybe I'll do like 2 hours, get like 60 mil just to have some money to play with, and of course 40 mil for our shadow warp. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm back buying the warp of the shadow. Yeah, having a grand old time here in the mines of freaking Devon. Didn't take too long to find a lobby this time. Pretty good lobby. I had this one guy, he just looked at me, dug in a circle like where I'm standing, and then just log out. I don't know, maybe he had problems. But our money rates, they went up slightly. I mean, you know, the deficit of money, we've kind of reached like a critical point. It's just a skill issue at this point. We're at like 32 mil an hour, which is honestly pretty dang solid. We'll probably be doing at least an hour. I've done half my Flay of Fortune, so I'll do another half of that. And then maybe go for another hour, or just do it till I kind of am just like, that's probably enough money. All right, it's been about an hour. I've been locking it in. My Flay of Fortune just ran out. Let's see how much money I made, just so I know like my actual rates, because it's kind of all over the place sometimes. All right, we were at 392 times 76, 800. Yeah, so just over 30 million. I've had some downtime, some griefing. It happened, dude. Mostly downtime, some failed MSBs. But hey, you know what? We already got 30 mil. We can already go open our shadow warp. But this lobby's pretty chill, so I'm just gonna do another hour. 81 mil, cool. I did like 2 solid hours of basically 30 mil per. You know what, that's not bad, considering, you know, downtime exists and brain lacking power exists. That was pretty good. We did a little bit of gold. We have money now. I also stopped at XP level 999. That was funny, dude. All right, let's go ahead and claim our shadow warp. There we go. All right, we now have 2 of the scrolls. That's hilarious. And we have some money to spend on cookies and other stuff like that, which is great. And of course, Diaz, which is coming up in just about 7 hours. That's tomorrow morning. All right, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do some dungeons. We are super duper close to Necron, Golden Necron Head, which would be really freaking sick. And we can always, dude, if we drop a Wither Shield, or if we drop a handle, I would love to drop a handle. And then I can just meter Wither Shield. Because I haven't used any of my RNG meter yet. I still haven't selected long. Like if we put on a Wither Shield, boom, that's 12% meter. Not bad. It's not great. But you know, it's fine. I guess we'll see. All right, everybody, it's the next morning. And we are, we're here with Richard. So we've got Diaz. You guys know Diaz. I've been hyping Diaz up. She runs a perk called Stock Exchange, which allows stock of stonks to be bought from an auction. So basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. You bid an amount, you get a value based on how much you bid. I'm gonna be overpaying for these, I gotta be honest, because I just want to make sure I'm gonna get them. Unfortunately, this one ends in an hour 26, which is when the mining fiesta starts. So I'm gonna probably overbid and then have to go set up a lobby and whatnot. But then with those stock of stonks, we're gonna be buying golden fragments. So we need 8 golden fragments to frag our Midas sword. You can also frag Midas staff, which is really good, but we're gonna be skipping Midas staff and going for Hyperion. And then also Daedalus axe, which we're pretty far away from. Diana is still a ways out, but if we get a Hyperion, it'll be really easy. We got a bunch of money from gold last night, and this morning I just decided to do some gold. I don't know why, but I just wanted some money to be able to bid on these stocks, because obviously once we hit the fiestas, we're gonna have plenty of money. We're gonna get like 100 mil a fiesta. But yeah, we're gonna be going ahead and dropping a bid. So stock of stonks are around 2.6 mil. I'm in a high roll and say they're gonna be 3 mil, which I don't know which one I want to bid on. I think I'm probably just gonna bid on the 10 mil or the 10 times one, because I only need to really hit 10 times, because we need 24 golden fragments. I think the 5 times is the most worthwhile, but I would rather do the 10 times. And if they're 3 mil per, that's gonna be like 30 mil. Why don't we just put in like 25 mil and see what that gets us? Okay, so we're in the top 500. We're not gonna get that is not what we're gonna get it for. We'll probably drop down to the 10. Hopefully we don't drop down to the 5. I just want to, you know, I can make money, no problem. I really do not mind. Maybe overpaying a little bit. And again, it is ending during the mining fiesta. I have to set up a route and such. Kind of annoying. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna be able to frag our Midas staff in the first 2 auctions. I think they run for like 12 hours. So the next one will end at like 5 a.m. Dude, why? So yeah, I guess we'll see what we get. Hopefully we get enough. I would really hate to be short or something and not be able to frag the Midas sword. But it's gonna be great. We're gonna be doing that soon enough. Yeah, other than that, we're gonna be hitting the fiestas. We're gonna be shooting for, I mean, we'll probably get like 400 mil. I'm gonna have to miss part of this first one, unfortunately. It just had a bad time, but the rest are whatever, and we're gonna be mining away. I'm excited, maybe a little scared. Okay, the auction's coming to a close in 24 minutes, although I need to go set up a route. Why do these have to line up? I'm currently in the top 500 bids with 25 mil. I'm definitely not gonna do this. Stock of stonks are usually around 2.5 to 2.6 mil. I'm gonna probably overbid and drop like 30 mil. So if I drop 30 mil over 15, well, that'd only be 2 mil per. Okay, if I drop 30 mil, I could probably get the 10, but getting the 15 would kind of be nice. Ooh, what would the 15 be? If they're at 2.6 mil per, 40 mil? Jeez, dude, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep my 25 mil. You know what? Let's push it to 30. Wait, ender bid increase. Is that gonna be? Oh shoot! I thought that was. Okay, I thought that was. Oh, okay. That's kind of a blunder. Thank God we have these fiestas and I'm gonna make money. But that's kind of a blunder. Shoot. Okay. Well then, should we just go for top 100? I didn't realize it was increased. I thought that was set. I should have read it. Oh, well. Okay, well, if I'm at 55 mil, I might as well just go for top 100 because I need 24 stock of stonks. Why did I do that, dude? Oh my God, I'm so dumb. Look, we've come this far. We've come this far. Okay, let's just up the bid. I don't even know. Let's just go 65 mil. What's another 10 mil? That's like 20 minutes of gold. Should I care? Is this stupid? Yes, why did I do this? Guys, don't do this. Just get the better valued like stock of stonks times 5. Don't get the stock of stonks times 25. But the good thing is I won't need any more after this. Should I wait till the last second to set up my Ruby route? Do I just send in and put 70 mil? This is so stupid. Oh my God, am I really committing to this? It ends in 15 minutes. Am I gonna lose? Oh, dude. I guess the value is pretty good. Dude, you know what? You know what? I popped a cookie. I'm good. I don't need money. We're gonna do a fiesta right now. Let's just up it by another 10 mil. Whatever, dude. 7 minutes till the fiesta. I need to go set up, dude. I don't have too much time for this fiesta. I think I can get half of it. I keep forgetting we have Jerry fiestas too after Cole. That's at least 2 to 3 more. That's another 2 to 300 mil. Yeah, I way overbid. Honestly, that's just a skill issue on my part. All right, well, I guess there we go. All right, well, I don't have to worry about that. Let's get to mining. All right, we're coming down to the last few minutes of the fiesta. I had a lot of downtime, and the server was absolutely dying, so not a great fiesta. I gotta be honest, not my best, but I'm gonna be fully locked in for the next 4, so I'm really not too concerned. We need, I think, 4 glossies, so I'm really trying to just lock it in. We need 4 glossies, and then we'll be at 32 and be able to craft our amber necklace. If we don't get it, it's okay, we'll get it tonight. But it would be nice to already start the amber necklace forge, but it's only a couple forges. Like, really, who even cares? But at least we've gotten some decent money this fiesta. No, it's over. No. Tried my best. We'll finish it up in the next fiesta. And we'll need 32 more glossies for a powder coating for a pennant of Devon. So that's cool. Anyways, let's go ahead. Recipe Ruby. We didn't get all that much money, but that's okay. We got a backpack and some. I mean, we made a solid like 40 mil. That's okay. Again, I missed like over half the fiesta, so that pretty much adds up. Honestly though, 29 glossies, even with half the fiesta done, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, let's circle back to what we were doing at the start of this video, which was the stock of stocks. Now, yeah, I crazy overpaid for the stock of stocks. I'm a bit of a noob. What are you gonna do? You know what? Who the freak cares? But yeah, we can go ahead and head on over to Liz here, and we can buy 8 golden fragments. Boop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's happening. It's happening. It is time to frag our Midas sword. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh man, look at the damage already. It's going from 429 to 539. And we can add another 20 mil to it. Woo! Okay, let's... Oh my god, this is expensive, dude. Yeah, these are 8 mil per. Holy. All right. Fragged Midas sword. Wait, should we do a damage comparison? Hold on. Let's do a damage test. Boom. 340k. 300k. 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 Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, let's go ahead and frag our Midas sword. Boom. Oh, and let's up the bid. Hello, Zarina. I would like to up the bid. Use the button on the right to set the price paid. So set price paid 250 mil. So it'll cost, okay. It actually does cost 3 Stonks of Stonks. Okay, I actually did not know that. Good to know. You know what? This is great for all of you guys to know. I need to grab 2 more Stonks of Stonks. That's okay. We can do that. When's the next, when does this one end? Yes, we could just add in 8 hours. Ends at 4 a.m. Freaking awesome, guys. Bro, that was a casual 100k damage increase. And think about what it's gonna be in dungeons. Oh, dude, this is gonna be so good for ghosts now. And if we actually have bank in with our G-Drag, oh, dude, this is good. And then once we grab the last 20 mil on it, we'll be able to get a little bit more of a bonus on the damage. Actually, let me pull up the wiki for it. Okay, so we can get another 5 damage and 5 strength. Not that much, but any bit counts. So that is amazing, dude. Oh my god. And then we're gonna grab 2 more Stonks of Stonks and upgrade this bad boy when we get those. So whatever. At least we have money to spend on some more Stonks of Stonks, and we're gonna up the bid to 250 mil. And that's gonna be great, dude. That's gonna be great. All right, you know what? We got a long time till the next fiesta, like 6 hours or something. And the Diaz auctions won't end for a long, long while. Also 6 hours. Why do they keep syncing up? I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to have some fun. Now that we've got our Midas sword souped the frick up, I want to do some Tara Slayer. I'm not Tara 6. I'm Rev 6, Spend 6. When you get these 3 to level 6, you get Auto Slayer. So you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just have some fun. Let's have some freaking fun, dude. Let's use my freaking sword to the best. Bro, the boss does like nothing. Yeah, we're using Smite, but I really don't want to swap the sharpness. How many more do we need? We need to do like 27 bosses? Oh, whatever, dude. It's chill. I mean, it's Tara Slayer. And the main reason for this is because we're probably going to be doing Revenant Slayer pretty soon. And eventually moving into Enderman Slayer. And this is just kind of like a no-brainer thing to have. So we're gonna work our way and do some Tara. I mean, it's Guys, I don't got anything to say. It's Tara. The problem is that there's like no good drops from Tara Slayer. There's a talisman, and that is it. I mean, there's flycatchers, which are great to upgrade minions. They like buff the speed of minions by 20%, but they're so uncommon. Or sorry, they're so expensive. Like the flycatcher drop to craft it is honestly fairly common and the easy part of it. But the Tara Silk, oh my gosh, dude. I don't actually think there are is anything else from Tara. I guess brick red dye. Another good thing to do Tara Slayer for is the Slayer Sack, which needs Revenant Viscera, which, frick, I thought this was Tara Web. It's freaking Enchanted String. I hate Enchanted String, dude. Okay, well, never mind. I guess, is it for tier 2? Okay, see, there we go. You do actually need this for tier 2. All right, last epic Tara boss. I love Tara Slayer. Of course, that we are gonna need to do more eventually for Terminator, but that is pretty far down the line. We don't need to worry about that for a while. Boom. Freaking go. Yeah, that's Auto Slayer unlocked and Tara 6. So yeah, with Spider 6, we unlock Medium Slayer Sack. We are gonna be crafting the sacks. They are super useful because my freaking inventory is filling with Tara Web. Oh, nice, Auto Slayer W. Anyways, yeah, we have Spend 6, Tara 6, Rev 6. We're gonna jump back in and do Rev 6, because this one actually is good. And I really want to start working towards the freaking Slayer sacks, just to, you know, catch up the prof. We have Smite now proccing, which Smite does increased damage on zombie mobs. We're doing 400,000. Let's put my bank away. Did my damage go up? Oh, it does. Well, a little bit. It's kind of inconsistent. Oh, it's because of Swarm. Yeah, that is more damage though. Nice. Oh my gosh. Bro, that was so easy. Wait, and we have Auto Slayer. It's just gonna auto restart. Oh my goodness. We also want to start working and thinking about getting like a wolf pet or something, which is gonna increase our combat gained just for everything. I also do want to start working towards a Reaper Falchion. Although, I don't know, like it's fine, I guess, but I feel like my Midas Sword, my Midas Sword is just so cool. And if we eventually work our way towards a Warden Helmet, oh dude, Warden Helmet would be so cool, man. There are a couple drops. I'm trying to remember. There's a couple drops you can get. There's Scythe Blades, Shard of the Shredded, which is for Axe of the Shredded, the upgrade of the Reaper Falchion. Of course, Warden Heart is the big one, which crafts the Warden Helmet. Warden Helmet is really good for a couple things. I think you can use it for some E-Man if you're really tanky. It's great for Blaze Boss. It's like best in slot, sort of. Blaze is weird. I think you can use Crown of Avarice or Crimson Helmet too. I use Crimson Helmet. I don't know. Warden Helmet is really good though. I'm trying to think what else there is. I guess Smite 7 would be good to have and put on our sword. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, Shard of the Shredded, Scythe Blades. So Scythe Blades, what are those used for? I think there's a Talisman and then, yeah, the Reaper Orb, which is pretty good actually. And then Reaper Scythe, which is freaking expensive, but it is kind of really good. Wait, that's a crazy rare drop. Wait, guys, this is big? Wait, is it? Guys, we got a freaking Snake Rune. Chat, is Snake Rune actually that rare? Oh, nice. That's what I'd like to see. We're currently only 16, just around 17,000 away from Zombie Slayer 7. This hasn't been too bad. These bosses are literally like, you can see they take like 2 seconds to kill, which is just whatever, you know? We've got a couple more hours till the Mining Fiesta, 3 more hours, but we just hit a milestone of getting a stack of foul flesh. We can actually now warp to the forge here and talk to Fred Foreman. This is a really good contact to have on your Abby phone. You can basically just access your forge from anywhere, which is really nice in situations like you're mining in the crystal halls and you need to pop something into the forge, like I'm gonna do when we get the glossy gemstones. I'll be able to cook up my amber necklace. Thank you very much, Fred. Yeah, foul flesh just drops from the boss. It's nice to sell to get back some of the price for the boss. But yeah, that's it. So now if we go to Warp CN, we should be able to just call him up now. I think it takes a few rings sometimes. You're breaking up, I can't hear you. The signal's really bad. Bro, pick up. And there you go. Oh my god, my forge is empty. I'm throwing. But yeah, that's how you, it's a really good contact to have. Some of the best ones, if you were curious, Joshua Great Forge is great. You can fuel wherever you are. Very useful, especially if you're in a route. Fred Foreman is also super useful, as well as Jax, just in case you run out of arrows somewhere. Anyways, back to the Zombie Slayer. We only have 17k left. That would be 34 bosses, which is not bad. We've already done so many tier 4s. How much have we done? Yeah, well, already 150. Like, tier 4s are really easy, dude. With our freaking Midas, oh my gosh, it's it is like night and day of when I first did Zombie Slayer. And our Necron, we've got Maxor boots, Tara helm. I should be using Necron boots, but I don't want to get like ancient and recom them. It's a whole thing, dude. It's a whole thing. Oh, no way. Dude, we just dropped an epic ghoul pet. That's really rare, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, epic ghoul is a 1 in 33,000. Oh my god. Wait, that's crazy rare. Holy. Dude, that's awesome. It's actually useful too. It grants combat XP on Zombie Slayer. Oh my gosh. Now, ghoul pet's so good because of the combat wisdom. And then combat wisdom just makes spawning these slayers quicker, because it's just less enemies to kill, dude. Getting those pets with combat wisdom is so good. Wolf is another one. Enderman pet is another one. All super useful for their respective slayers. And we got Smite 6. Hey, there we go. Zombie Slayer level 7. Nice. That was pretty easy. What do we unlock? We get 5 health. Yes! Zombie Artifact Recipe, the full Reaper set, and Wand of Atonement. Wand of Atonement's probably the best thing there. And Reaper Armor. Reaper Armor is really good. Yeah, okay, so now, okay, here we go. Now we have everything unlocked. Ooh, this is where the fun begins. So we've got Smite 7, 1 in 2,000 drop. We're not putting our meter into that. Smite 7 is very good, and we're gonna want that on a Hype and our Midas Sword. Scythe Blades are also really good, making the Reaper Orb as well as the Reaper Scythe. Luckily, you only need 1 for Reaper Scythe. That's way down the line. Way down the line. Reaper Orb, though, would be nice to get if we just naturally drop a bunch of Scythe Blades. Continuing on, we have Revenant Viscera, which is good. We haven't dropped any. I actually don't. Oh, you can only drop them from tier 5s. Okay, good to know. Yeah, this is useful for, like, so many different crafting recipes. There's also Shard of the Shredder. You guys know this makes Axe of the Shredder, which is the final upgrade to the Reaper Falchion. 80 is really good, but shards are really rare. Rarer than, like, even Judgment Core and stuff. It's crazy, dude. And then, of course, the big one. The Warden Heart. Dude, we only have 2.8% meter. Yeah, this is the big one. This makes the Warden Helm, which I want it, dude. It is such a cool helmet. We have to drop the Warden Heart, of course. And we also need Revenant Slayer tier 8, which we are very far from. We've only done 100,000 XP out of the 400,000. Although, now we have access to tier 5s, which, oh wait, they grant 1,500 Zombie Slayer XP. I thought they granted only 1,000. Oh, wait, hold on. That's only 200 bosses. That's not that bad. Whereas it's like 600. Yeah, okay. I thought it was, dang, okay. Well, let's try a tier 5. We'll give it a shot, I guess. The main thing with tier 5, it's pretty much the same as tier 4, except you want to make sure you do not get hit. Getting hit is scary. Oh my god, these guys have a lot of HP. Jeez. Okay, so we're already in it. Yeah, so you just want to make sure you're standing outside of the TNT circles. Now, not having a Shelmet makes us wait. Okay, now he's aggroed. Or he's like angered? What? That was it? Wait, that wasn't even that bad. That's with like no G-Drag bank. Okay. That was surprisingly really easy. All right, let's just continue. I don't even think I needed healing. I was pretty much chilling, dude. Yeah, taking knockback kind of sucks. I also don't want to know how much damage that TNT is going to do. But yeah, taking knockback kind of sucks here, but I just can't do anything about it. Yeah, so then he just gets all angry. But like, I don't know. Dude, tier 5 Rev is a friggin' pushover. Okay, granted we have a 230 million coin Midas Sword, but guess we're doing frickin' tier 5s now. This is going to drain our bank, dude. Oh no. But hey, we can at least drop Revenant Viscera, which is nice. And hey, maybe we'll drop a Warden Heart. Could you imagine, dude? Could you imagine? Just scrap the video, make it the Warden video. What? We got a Scythe Blade? Bro, I'm on boss like 20. What is happening? How many have I done? 20? How rare is Scythe Blade? Bro, casual 1 in 1K? Oh my god. Oh no, another crazy rare. We got a beheaded horror that time. Bro, I'm getting so many rare drops. Another 1 in 160. What are we doing? Stop. Oh! What? Bro. Okay. Are you kidding me? I've gotten every RNG within 20. What? What are we doing? Okay, that drop is actually insane, you guys. What? Dude, that's a 1 in 1600. That is the same odds as Judgment Core from tier 4 Enderman. We need 4 shards of the shredded for Axe of the Shredded, but that is crazy. That is so insane. This is not okay. I've done 37 bosses, gotten a Scythe Blade, Beheaded Horror, and a Shard of the Shredded. What are we doing? Guys, I'm still just waiting for the Mining Fiesta. All right, we have 200,000 meter now, 5.5% towards Warden Heart, and we have already done another 100k XP. Tier 5s make this pretty dang easy. Yeah, we only need 200,000 more XP till we're zombie 8. Nice. All right, good morning, everybody. It's time for the next Fiesta. This is Fiesta number 3. Thank goodness, it's actually it's at a good time. It's like I think it's starting at like 2 p.m. for me. So nice. We've also got the election booth open with a 4-perk goal. Obviously, Jerry's gonna win. No doubt in my mind. But could you imagine? But anyways, we've got a couple things before the Fiesta starts in half an hour. We're gonna go set up in a little bit. 2 things we can do. We can come over here. Wait, what? Wait, dude, I put 6 mil in and I won the 5 auction. I put 6 mil in thinking I'd get the two per. Okay. Not bad. I guess there is other stuff we could do. Freshly minted coins if we wanted to. I don't know, should I just put in some more? I guess we could upgrade the ring of coins and stuff, but I gotta be honest, I don't care so much about that right now. The main thing that we're coming here to do is up the bid on our Midas sword. So we're gonna set 250 mil. It's gonna cost 19,240k and 3 stock of stonks. And it's gonna increase the damage from 539 to 544.5. Not a crazy increase. It also increases the strength by 5. Not a great upgrade, but hey, you know what? Now we're fully maxed out. We're missing fumings, which is the next thing. So yeah, that's pretty good, dude. I think we made around 90 mil. That's not bad, 87 mil. That's pretty chill. Yeah, we actually might just do another one of these. What else would be useful? I guess more golden fragments for like fragging a day axe. We're pretty far from that. Pretty expensive. Don't have hemo glass. Relic of coins is even more expensive. Already have coins. Okay, I'll just throw in a bid just to see if we can buy 4 of these. I'll just throw in a 6 miler. It seemed to work last time, so I don't know. But hey, you know what? Our sword is now maxed out. That's awesome. That's what I wanted to do the most from Diaz here. The rest of Diaz is really freaking expensive, and I would rather just keep my money. I don't know. I would rather just have money to spend. We also have an overfill of 50 glossy gemstones. I'm gonna keep 30 glossies ready for a coating for a pendant of Devon. I also need to grab refined mineral in one of these fiestas. We'll do that eventually. But we also are gonna keep a little bit of glossy and maybe just craft up amber gauntlet, because it's the one piece I'm missing, and then I can put this in museum. It's not a good, I'm not gonna be using it, but it's kind of the only other thing we have. I guess Illustrious, but we're not gonna be using Illustrious for a long time. I don't know, but we've got another fiesta coming up. How much time we got? 27 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set up, and I'll catch you guys when we're done with the fiesta. This is the 3rd one. We have another one at midnight tonight, which is pretty perfect for me, and then one at 10:30 a.m. So yeah, you know what? These fiestas they're fun. I'm having a grand old time. I think what I'm gonna do again is just do Revenant Slayer in between the next fiesta again. It was just so fun, dude. And the fact we already have a Shard of the Shredded is crazy. But it'll be nice. We'll just have so much money to spend. Like, we'll have this fiesta, the next fiesta, and one more. We'll be getting probably around 300 more mil. We'll probably be sitting at like at least 370 mil purse / bank, which is just so nice, dude. Our GDI is gonna get so much damage, and we'll just have money to, like, you know, open a Wither Shield scroll, open a handle, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go set up a rope. Yo, it's Spyro coming at you live during the fiesta. We're doing great here, making pretty good rates. I am soon gonna stop using Picobulus, because I think I'm done with glossy gemstones. I really don't need that many more glossy gemstones, and mining speed boost, I would just use on a ruby and just never touch topaz, and it would actually increase my rates, which would be nice. We have an excess of 77 glossy. Dude, oh my god. I've gotten like, I think we've gotten 40 glossies in an hour or something stupid like that. Maybe 30, maybe 37. I don't remember what I started at. It's been at least 30 in an hour, which is freaking crazy, dude. We're on track to make over a stack this fiesta. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm pretty much done with glossy gemstones. I have enough here to make the amethyst gauntlet if I really want to, and enough for a powder coating if we do happen to get a pendant of Devon. But I am loving my Midas, and I can't wait till after this fiesta to do more Rev, because I don't know, I'm having such a good time doing Slayers. We're probably just gonna full send Slayers, especially focusing them during like Jerry, because Jerry's gonna run Jerry Aatrox. That's gonna be awesome. 10% extra stats, that includes Magic Find, and then 3 perk Aatrox means cheaper costs. So 100k for tier 5 revs will actually only be 50k. And you get 25% more Slayer XP, which, like if you get 1500, actually an extra 375, like that's almost 2k XP per. Like in the next Jerry Aatrox, I'll probably just go for Rev 8. And then unironically, maybe just Rev 9. And maybe we'll drop a Warden Heart. Can you imagine getting Warden Helmet? That'd be so fun, dude. I would love Warden Helmet. I think I have enough. I don't know if I have enough Rotten Flesh to craft Warden Helmet. I did leave zombie minions up for quite a while, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna keep on mining. We got another hour of the fiesta. Gonna make bank. I think we're gonna be sitting at like 170 million in our bank, which is super nice. Tons of money for Revenant Slayer, enough to open dungeon chests. I don't know if we're gonna be opening dungeon chests today, because there is another fiesta tonight. Not a whole lot of time in between, but it's at a great time. It's like midnight, so it's like midnight to 2 a.m. Perfect. Go to bed, wake up, do the last one. It's gonna be great. Anyways, the mining continues. The mining continues. I love ruby gemstone. Actually, hold on. What's my collection at? We're probably at a lot. Oh, 440 million. Nice. All right, it's done. We're done with the mining fiesta. Did not make as much as I really wanted to, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We at least made a decent bit of money. All right, let's go ahead. Let's sell everything. Also, let's claim my auction. I think I have a stock auction done. We got another 5 stocks here. I guess 6 mil is kind of the magic number. I don't know. All right, we got some freshly minted coins. I get what is it? Scavenger, talisman of coins. Okay, cool. We can upgrade our talisman of freaking coins, dude. Do I have a talisman of coins? Do I not have a talisman of coins? What? Wait, are you? Huh? Are we real? Okay, that's crazy that I didn't have talisman of coins. Is that? That's crazy. That might be that got me to 225. Book of progression upgrade? Where do I claim that? Oh, it just auto updates. Awesome. Now we get a little bit more damage and an epic talisman. And then we can go ahead and upgrade our talisman of coins. Nobody ever discussed that I didn't have talisman of coins. That is a generational crime. There we go, ring of coins. This also has other upgrades. Yeah, artifact of coins and then relic of coins. Really expensive. We're not gonna be worrying about that right now. Then recipe ruby. Yeah, this fiesta, this one wasn't great. I had a lot of downtime. I mean, I was talking in the guild chat, but I was also like getting screwed over by stupid lag, dude. It was so bad. Yeah, we only got like 70, 80 mil. Not great. We could do better. Actually, in the next fiesta, we won't be using Pickopulus anymore. We'll be using mining speed boost, so our money will go up a little bit. And we're sitting at 90 glossies, which is great. I think we need 6 more glossies, and then I truly never need glossies again. So that's awesome. Yeah, so we're not gonna be doing Pickopulusing Topaz anymore. We're just gonna be chilling. I don't know. And my amber necklace will be done in a little bit. Oh man, I'm tired, dude. I'm tired of the mining, but we've got 2 more fiestas, and then we have Jerry fiestas. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, actually, you know what? I haven't gotten to test the new sword, so let's go and try it with 150 mil in the bank now. Boom. Wait, hold on. That's with the cool pet. With D-Drag, 358, not bad. Although I did swap to triple strike and execute, which means our one-shot damage is way less. That's why we're doing a little bit less. But the bosses will be better. Our damage in general. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's see. Boom. Boom. 460. That's really good, dude. Yeah, our damage is better. That's cool. How much are we doing? Hold on. With G-Drag. Yeah, 460. Look at that. We're closing in on 500,000 damage. When we get more G-Drag bank, it's going to be easy as heck, dude. That's awesome. Nice. The Fiesta's about to start, but I just realized that in our forge, we've completed the Amber Necklace, which, if you look at the stats, solely based on the rarity, it is better than Titanium Necklace. Titanium Necklace gives 10, well, it gives 10 fortune base. This also gives 10 fortune base. However, it is a rarity up. So, it is better than Titanium Necklace by 1 fortune. How much time do we got? Oh my god, we have 24 minutes. Go, 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 go. So, let's come over here. Let's put Blazing on the Amber Necklace. And then, let's grab one of our recoms. There we go. Absolute waste. But we have a mostly maxed out. Obviously, this is going to be pendant, but like, we could never get it. So, we'll just use that for now, which is fine. All right, we got the Fiesta coming up. Let's go ahead and lock in. Also, just wanted to say, this sword was so worth it, dude. I've been having so much fun doing Revenant Slayer. I think I only have 100k left for Rev 8. Yeah, dude, look at that. I've already done so many tier 5s, dude. It's actually so much fun. And I'm going to be doing more tier 5s. I'll probably just get Rev 8 for this video, maybe, or the next one at least. But anyways, let's go ahead and set up our route. Yay! We've got 2 more Fiestas, and then we're done. I look forward to not mining. Although we have the freaking Jerry Fiestas, but at least we have a bit of a break in between them, which is nice. So I'll be able to put out this video and then hit up more Fiestas. Oh boy. I'm going to shoot for 90 mil this Fiesta, 90 to 100 mil. I definitely did not lock it in last time, but this time I am going to super lock it in. All right, as our route is all set up, we do not have any picos anymore because we're just gonna be straight up mining gemstones. We're using MSB now. Here's our tree if you guys are curious. I know a lot of people ask. The main things to focus on is mining speed, mining fortune. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Front loaded is very nice for the first, I think, half hour of the Fiesta. These are all great. Gem Lover is awesome. Professional is awesome. Sky Mall is great, especially if you get the cooldown reduction. You want Fortunate Mine Man, of course. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't super matter. Speedy Mine Man, of course. Powder Buff doesn't matter. Keep it cool. That you enable to keep your heat up with heated on your drill. And then the mining, Heart of Mountain 10 Mining Master perk. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna go get hot. Burn up in the atmosphere, and then yeah, we'll be ready to start. All right, we're all set. We've got our Filet of Fortunes. Yeah, we're pretty much good. How much? We're sitting at, yeah, just about, with our Filet of Fortune, we're sitting at 2100 fortune, which is super nice. Boom, 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 boom. All right, made 116 mil. Damn, that's good. How much is that? Times 60. That is 51.5 mil an hour. That's pretty good. All right. Last Fiesta, everybody. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, everybody. What's up? The Fiestas are done. We have sold everything. I think I made a good like 119 mil. We've got 342 million coins in the bank now, plus a backpack that I can't sell because I hit the NPC sell limit, which is hilarious, dude. Absolutely hilarious. We've got, this is like 30-ish mil worth of gems. So we'll be sitting at just under like 380 million coins. So yeah, I was pretty successful this Fiesta. Super happy with what we did. I was pretty locked in on this last Fiesta. It was pretty fun. But yeah, I figured, you know what? We're so close to Rev 8. Let's just get it, just for funsies. Just to show off the greatness of this sword. It is so close to being truly maxed. Now I know it's like, Spyro, you did not freaking max the best sword in the game. Guys, come on, guys. Guys, come on, it's just... Guys, it's pretty much maxed. It's maxed in the ways that matter. Although we do need to put Fuming Potato Books on it. That is another, you know, 10 free damage and crit and strength, so... We'll work on that. Also, we're using a Revenant Voucher to spawn now because it gives us combat XP on zombies. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and let's get Rev 8. We're, again, almost there. Really not going to take too much longer. And these bosses are super duper easy. This sword, I'm so glad I got this Midas sword, dude. And now we have a pretty good G-Drag bank now. Pushing 400 mil, which is pretty solid. Yeah, once we sell our gems tonight when the sell limit resets, we'll be sitting around 400 million coins, which is pretty awesome. Plenty of money to buy, like, if we get a handle, boom. A wither shield, boom, you know what I'm saying? And just to buy cookies and stuff like that for bits and just the works, which is awesome, which is really great. One build bank will come eventually for the G-Drag. That is technically max, because that gives the highest damage bonus from G-Drag. It does max at 1 billion coins, but there's just so many more useful things to spend 1 billion coins on, like cookies, like slayers. Like, I'd rather have Rev 9 than have, you know, a bit more additive damage with my G-Drag, low-key. Oh, that's a beheaded horror. That's an RNG. Oh, that's not good. It's like a 1 in, how rare? Yeah, 1 in 600. Unfortunate. 10 times more common than our Warden Heart right now. I would love if we could get another, like, Shard of the Shredded, or a Smite 6 would be, or a Smite 7 would be awesome. I'd throw that right on my sword. That would be sick. Or some more Scythe Blades, because those are kind of needed. Yeah, I think the plan, what we're going to do is get Rev 8 now, and then when we have Jerry, we're going to get an Aatrox. And a Jerry Aatrox is great. You're going to get I'm going to get a ton of Magic Find and all that. And then I'll probably just go for Rev 9. It is really fun. We also might do some Sven, maybe? We'll see about that. But Rev 9 is pretty chill, and we could also get a Warden Heart. Like, that would be awesome, dude. And of course, during Jerry Paul, of course being the Dungeon Mayor, we are going to go for a hype. That is the plan. I'm going to do a ton of floor 7. Hope and pray that we drop a Wither Shield and a handle. I want the handle the most, because then I can actually put my meter into Wither Shield. Because Wither Shield isn't too bad to meter. But handle is quite a lot. If we have to meter it, of course. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys when we're freaking done with Rev 9. Or, sorry, Rev 9. When we're done with Rev 8, I believe in a Warden Heart. Right, guys? We're definitely going to get a Warden Heart. That's not a Warden Heart. Alright, final boss. This really didn't take too long. Revenant, because you get 1500 XP, dude, it actually takes like no time to level. It's so easy, and it's like fun. Yeah, let's go! Zombie Slayer level 8. Oh, that's good, dude. That's good. Boom! So what do we even get from that? 5 health, 50 health regen, not bad. We can make a Reaper Orb now. Axe of the Shredded we've unlocked, and Warden Helmet. Nice! And the Zombie Brain mix-in at the bartender. Actually, low-key, I think that's not a bad one. Hold on. Yeah, we unlocked the Zombie Brain. 10 Ferocity is low-key not that bad. It lasts for 72 hours. Holy. All right, nice. Well, we got Zombie Slayer 8. That's really all I wanted to do for this video today. The next Slayer will take another 600,000 XP. We'll probably wait until the Jerry Aatrox to do Rev 9. Look at that. We're 11% to Warden Heart. Nice. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you all so much for watching. This sword is awesome. That was the big point of this video. I love this sword. It's so good. It's not fully maxed yet, but it's pretty dang maxed. It's as maxed as I can truly get it right now. Next video will either be Revenant Slayer level 9, or we'll be doing some dungeons. I'm not sure yet. I'm a little burnt, so I'm going to take the day off of Skyblock. I know, crazy downtime. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, tuning in. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a like. Comment down below what you did for the Fiestas. Did you get a lot of gemstones? Oh, and also glossy check, 176 left over. We don't need glossies ever again. All right, everybody, I'm calling it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying yourself, you're hanging out, you're watching this while you're sleeping, you're also playing Skyblock alongside me, whatever you're doing, good luck, have fun, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.